Hello everyone, Dante's Toys here. And in my previous video, I discussed what I believe were the top 10 Black Series releases that came out in 2024. And today I'm actually going to be discussing my favorite releases, what I believed, what I liked the most. There's a distinction between what I think is really, really good and what I personally like. Both lists, there might be some that carry over, but there's going to be some from the list of what I believe were the best that are not going to be in my favorites just because the character or what it may be. So let's start this list. I'm going to start with number 10 is actually going to be Grief Karga's Troid. I thought this was a great release. This was a Walmart exclusive. Right now it's actually going for $10 on Walmart. This is an awesome body. The R2 release, I think last year, and we have now with this one 3 Astromechs. I think that this is a great release. So I love the colors. The paint apps are very clean. So this is my number 10. Number 9 is actually going to be the IG-12 with the Grogu and the Anzelans. I thought this was really well made. The fact that you can fit Grogu inside and his hands can go on the on all of these little handles, or the sculpt thing is really good. The only thing that this is missing, honestly, is if it had, I know it has paint, but if it just had a little bit more of a wash, I think this would have made my top 3 of not just my favorites, but of the releases this year. So this is number 9. Number 8 has to be the pack, and I'm actually going to be talking about packs as well. It's going to be the Astromech, that pack with the pit droids. I have one over here. I know they can't stand really well, but the fact that we got these, I know these came out in, I believe, a Disney Parks exclusive, and that was pretty pricey. I don't know if that was $90, but they only came with one. But the fact that we got 2, and then we got R4 with the boosters, to me, this was a very slept on pack. So this is going to be my number 8. And yeah, I thought that, and I think that one on deep clearance. Actually, right now, I think you get it for $22. So that's not my number 8. My number 7 is going to be Anakin Skywalker. I've said it before, The Phantom Menace was my introduction to Star Wars. So the fact that we got Anakin in the Black Series, as a child, and the likeness is great. The wash on the hair, the backpack is great. Obviously, it's lacking accessories. If this came with more accessories, it probably would be my top 3 of this year. So this is one of those figures that nostalgic reasoning why I put it in my top 10 favorite figures, but I'm so glad that we got him in the line. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe number 7? No, let me see, I'm sorry, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Number 6 is going to be Padme. Believe it or not, Padme is actually one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. I saw the Clone Wars recently. I go back to see the prequels, and I do really enjoy Padme as a character. I think Natalie Portman did such a really good job, and I think the Black Series did an awesome job with getting that likeness to Natalie Portman. I love that it comes with the 2 hands for the different blasters, so the paint apps are very clean. Yeah, I cannot wait for that Queen Amidala in the red dress. That would be phenomenal. So that is my number 6. So now we're going into a top 5. So at number 5, it has to be, and this is as a whole, I know there's a lot of controversy with the Clones of the Republic packs. I am one of those people that love this. I love this concept. To me, Star Wars are the Jedi. The Jedi are Star Wars. That, to me, I'm one of those believers that I do think that the Jedi are good and have good intention. I love Yoda. I think what Yoda stands by. I know Yoda has made mistakes, or you know, there's some sketchy things that, you know, that were done in the Jedi Council, but overall I do think that these releases were absolutely awesome. I think the Mace Windu one, although I believe that one came out in the 2020 buck, the Clone Trooper, and this actually came in 2023. This is awesome. The fact that we have world building, the Jedi Council chair, and then Yoda. I know this reuses I think the Empire Strikes Back Yoda. Came with two faces, came with the two blasters for the Commander Gree. This is not what my mind's eye of Gree is. I think that I'm gonna use this as like just like a grunt, and then the one that we got, the single release with the camo, that will be my Commander Gree. But this is an awesome pack. I know it sold out really quick when it first released on Hasbro, but I was able to pick this up on Disney on the website. Yes, I pre-ordered the Obi-Wan. I don't have that Obi-Wan, so to me it was a day one. I love this line just because it allows me to get all my Jedi with the respected clone trooper. So yeah, I'm one of those people that really enjoy that. So that is my number 5. My number 4, I'm gonna put these together. I think these two releases were so pivotal for the line. I think Hasbro knocked it out of the park with both of these. I know that the Bloodfin is not it's funny, the image actually behind here, it shows a darker vehicle, but this actually plays homage to the release when the movie came out. The Hasbro, I believe it was Hasbro that released a figure with the same appearance, just looked very similar. I'm actually going to keep this in the box. I don't see myself opening this. I love the nostalgia packaging, and the stab. I think this was an awesome release. This is one of those things that Black Series collectors have been asking Hasbro to make, and to me, I think it performed not terrible. I mean, I think half. So out of 8,000 and something, I think half, so about 4,000 were bought. I think there's still plenty on Hasbro. But yeah, I think if you are a prequel or Star Wars fan, I think you should definitely pick this up. This is an awesome representation of the stat. So that was my number 5. I think that was number 5. Okay, so number 4 has to be that's number 4, right? Okay, the Glavis Ringworld Mandalorian. I really enjoyed Mandalorian. It's one of the shows that I believe really got my wife into Star Wars, and this figure is phenomenal. The Glavis Ringworld, the buck, the proportions, everything is, you know, the jetpack, the soft goods, everything is so clean. I absolutely adore this figure. So that's my number 4. My number 3 is going to be I'm gonna go with the Super Battle Droid. Awesome figure. This to me was the engineering. The fact that we got so many prequel trilogy releases this year is absolutely awesome. This is the first one that came out in the 2-pack. I think this was announced December of last year, but it didn't ship until spring, I believe. So yeah, this was an awesome figure. So my top 2, my number 2 is the Duel of Fates 3-pack. This is a GameStop exclusive. I believe that there are still many available. I actually was able to, I am a GameStop, like one of those members, so I got a discount on this. So I got this for like $65. This to me, I do remember as a kid when I saw The Phantom Menace in theaters, that duel between Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Darth Maul was legendary. And John Williams with the performance of Duel of Fates and the importance of this battle, and Qui-Gon unfortunately losing his life to Darth Maul. This to me was like the top just Star Wars was like, oh my god, this was this cemented Obi-Wan Kenobi to be one of my favorite characters in the line. I love Darth Maul. I think he's an awesome antagonist, and the fact that this was released, I had to get it. It also comes with that Darth Maul with the new body, great articulation. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan also have adjustments done on their paint apps, and their photo reel came out really good. So that is my number 2. And my number 1 has to be the Droideka. I absolutely love this figure. This is, to me, the engineering in this is phenomenal. I had to pick up 3. I think they always roll out in 3. If you have 2, that works out too. But yeah, to me, this would have been an absolute grand slam if they just added a little bit more paint on the weapons, the wiring. If they were able, and I understand this was a deluxe figure, and to me, the deluxe pricing on this was fair. I absolutely think this is deserving of a deluxe pricing. Do I believe MoMA isn't not even in my top 10 of my favorite figures? Do I believe this warrants a 33? I don't think so, considering the Super Battle Droid was a regular retail release, $25. But does it have awesome paint apps? Absolutely. Would I prefer this at 33 with the wash as it has, as compared to if it was $25 and no paint apps? Absolutely. I'd pay $8 more any day to have great paint applications. So if we would have had the paint apps and the added wash to this, and just to to highlight all of the intricacies in this droid, my gosh, this would have been figure of the year in all my lines, I believe. So yeah, that is my top 10 favorite releases of 2024. Leave a comment. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more content. Stay safe, guys.